No sign of a clear winner here. Lawler backs his way into an atomic drop. The Patriot locks up Lawler. Drives another knee into the midsection of Jerry the King Lawler. The Patriot slams the face of the King into the canvas. The Patriot delivers the kick to the back. Jerry the King Lawler catches the stomp to the face too. A kick to the back. The Patriot, firmly in control at the present time, goes to the top turnbuckle. Harley Race not there to stop. An elbow across the chest for Jerry the King Lawler, and here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. Shut up! I do not believe it. Sergeant the Patriot are the new Legends TV Tag Champions.
Your winners and the new Legends TV Tag Champions, Sergeant Slaughter and the Patriot.
Talk about a grand, giant size, economy size upset. Sergeant Slaughter and the Patriot, new Legends Television Tag Champions, defeating the Two Kings, ending their 4-month-long reign.
Sergeant Slaughter and the Patriot stunned everyone with that win over the Two Kings, and our brand spanking new Legends TV Tag Champions are back tonight. Closing out the first half against Sweet Stan Lane and beautiful Bobby Eaton, the Midnight Express.
You ain't kidding. Everybody was surprised when Sergeant the Patriot beat out the Two Kings.
The following non-title tag team contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Jim Cornette at a combined weight of 467 pounds, Sweet Stan Lane and beautiful Bobby Eaton, the Midnight Express.
Good old Corny. It's always good to see James E. Cornette, even if he is managing Sweet Stan Lane and beautiful Bobby Eaton, the Midnight Express. Let me tell you, they're going to have their hands full against Sergeant the Patriot. Ever since they won those Legends TV tags, they have been riding Cloud 9, and they just seem unstoppable.
The Midnight aren't to be taken lightly, though. Eaton and Lane are extraordinary competitors. Sarge and the Patriot got some tough opponents for their first non-title match as the title holders.
My hat would be off to Myron Schimmelman if I was wearing what I mean. Great tag match to close out the first half.
Their opponents, at a combined weight of 554 pounds, the W of Legends Division Television Tag Team Champions, Sergeant Slaughter and the Patriot.
It felt like Jerry Lawler and Holly Race would have been champions a lot longer than the 4 months they got. But Sarge and the Patriot had different ideas. And it's beyond appropriate. They should have pulled off the upset at the Memorial Day Slam. Just in godly timing. These two. But now it's time to pull the big boy pants up and get this all-important first win of their title reign over the Midnight.
You never know exactly which version of the Midnight Express you're gonna get. Will they rely on their technical razzle-dazzle or go straight to the Pier 6 brawling? Whichever they choose, Sarge and the Patriot can play both methods.
That's right, they can. Oh, man. New tag team champions and everything. Sweet Stan Lane and the Sarge getting us started here. In the first half closer, Willie Johnson rings the bell. And Lane opens up with a series of shots and a DDT on the Sarge. Follows it up with a stomp to the shoulder. Quickly steps out. In comes beautiful Bobby Eaton. Sarge back up on his feet, charges, misses with the shoulder, catches a right. Bobby Eaton. Look at this. Hit him an abdominal stretch. Well, a little bit of technical from the Midnight here. Hip toss from the Sarge. Jimmy Cornette watching at ringside. Sarge catches a counter right. And Bobby Eaton standing drop kick. On the wrong side of town, too, in the Midnight Express's corner. Bobby Eaton taking a little walk around. Stan Lane drives the knee into the Sarge. Bobby Eaton catches a jab from the Sarge, kind of poked him in the eye. Hard shot to the midsection. Catches a kick to the midsection. Bobby Eaton countered by Sarge. Bobby Eaton counters Sarge. Look at this. Lines up the arm. Sarge gets the arm snap. Counters with an elbow to the leg. Hard shot to the midsection again. Now going after Stan Lane too, but oh man, now they're both stunned. Oh, look at this. It's like a Mortal Kombat fatality. Finish him. Oh. I wonder which one of them's going to snap out of it first. Wow. There's an awkward moment, ladies and gentlemen. We do not see this all the time. We say that, but this is true. Whoa! Look at that. Hung up to the Sarge. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. The Patriot right there. And there we go. We just lost the referee, too. Well, this one's been colorful, hasn't it? Huh. Bobby Eaton goes after the Sarge. Again, into the abdominal stretch. Willie Johnson will just be coming out of nap time. Here he is. Sarge with a stomp to the face. A kick to the side of the head of beautiful Bobby Eaton. Sarge unloads a hard right hand. Oh, man. This one got crazy right away, didn't it? Kick to the midsection from Bobby Eaton, and the Hurricane Rana takes the Sarge down to the canvas again. Sergeant Slaughter rounded back up. Bobby Eaton charges an uppercut. Takes the Sarge down out of the corner. There's a stomp to the shoulder. A stomp to the midsection. Bobby Eaton gouging the face of the Sarge. The Patriot comes to the rescue. Sarge slams him down to the canvas head first. Drops an elbow right into his chest. Sergeant Slaughter steps out onto the apron, out onto the floor, and back inside. Knee to the skull. Whatever he was planning seemed to have worked out. Here comes the Patriot on the tag. Bobby Eaton taken down with a shoulder tackle. The Patriot covers 1, but just 1. Stan Lane back at his tag corner, and here he comes. In on the tag. The Patriot locks him up. Up over the shoulders goes Stan Lane. Hung up on the top rope. Hung up to dry as Sergeant Slaughter comes back in. Stan Lane charges. Catches it right. Oh, look at this. 2 against 1. Oh, it hardly seems fair, doesn't it? Hard shot to the midsection. Sarge into a hammerlock on Stan Lane. Stan Lane counters with a shot to the midsection. Sarge counters with a kick. Backs him up, slams him into the far corner, a chop across the chest. Stan Lane counters with an elbow. Catches a couple of rights from Sarge right back into the corner again. All the way up and just hurled right back down center ring. Sergeant Slaughter holds him over, covers. 1, 2, no. Stan Lane powers out, gets a stomp to the back. Sergeant Slaughter opening up here. The new Legends TV Tag Champs not looking too bad in this first opening. Oh, Stan Lane. The shots to the midsection on the Sarge. Drives a knee into the head of Sergeant Slaughter. Stan Lane working Sarge towards the corner here. Bobby Eaton back at his tag corner. Stan Lane with elbows to the Sarge. The Sarge backs it off. Kick to the midsection from Sergeant Slaughter. And notice before he's busted open. Stan Lane driven into the turnbuckle. Here's the Patriot on the tag. Hard whip to the ropes. And big time back body drop. Stan Lane rolls his way out to the floor. The Patriot takes himself up to the top turnbuckle. Decides not to go air. Goes after Bobby Eaton instead. Stan Lane makes his way back inside the ring. Charges and gets nowhere. Up over the shoulders into the fireman's carry for the Patriot. The Patriot slams him into his own team's turnbuckle. Stan Lane counters. Finds his way back to his feet. Fails to connect with the drop kick. Locks up the Patriot. Hard whip to the ropes. Hip toss from Stan Lane. The Patriot counters with a kick. Takes him down to the canvas. The Patriot steps out, and here comes Sergeant Slaughter on the tag. Stan Lane rolls out to the floor. And the Sarge playing musical ropes here. The Patriot catches a cheap shot. Stan Lane locks up the Sarge. takes him to the Midnight Express corner. Here comes Bobby Eaton, and here comes a double team from the Midnight. Hard shot to the midsection for the Sarge. Bobby Eaton whips him to the corner. An uppercut. Drops the Sarge out of the corner and onto the floor. And Lane. Bobby Eaton, all the way up on the top turnbuckle. Double axe handle to the Sarge. Sarge catches a kick to the back. Sarge counters with a kick, gets back up on his feet. Goes after Stan Lane, gets hung up on the top rope. Bobby Eaton buys his time, catches a rear shot from Sarge. Atomic drop. The Sarge covers. 1, 2, nope, no good. Another near fall. And Stan, oh man, here we go. Jim Cornette getting involved. Bobby Eaton taking advantage. An uppercut to the back of the head of the Sarge, followed up with a stomp to the leg. Bobby Eaton goes behind again, tries for the suplex, but Sarge just a little too quick. Eaton with a kick. Oh, he's setting him up for some bad news here. He's trying for that underhook pile driver, but catches a back body drop instead. Sergeant Slaughter drags Bobby Eaton towards center ring. A stomp to the midsection. Bobby Eaton counters, kick to the knee and a drop kick to the back of the Sarge. Sarge counters with an elbow. They collide. Wow. They dodge each other. Kick to the midsection from Bobby Eaton. Bobby Eaton winds up the arm on Sarge. Yanks it. Bobby Eaton goes behind. German Louis suplex. Sarge toppled ass over tea kettle. Bobby Eaton takes him down. Look at this. Into the Boston crab. But, nope. That got broken up. Whether by the Patriot or by Sarge himself, I don't know. Bobby Eaton whips the Patriot out onto the floor. Midnight Express taking control for the first time in this matchup. Eaton locks up Sarge. Drives his head into the turnbuckle. Here comes Stan Lane, and here comes the double team. Drop toe hold and an elbow across the back. Stan Lane and Bobby Eaton roll out. Oh, well, here we go. Willie Johnson just lost complete control of this one. The Patriots laid out. Stan Lane gets taken down by Sarge. Bobby Eaton counters with a kick. Stan Lane taken down by Sarge again. Bobby Eaton catches an elbow. Sarge taking 2 against 1, man. Hip toss for Stan Lane. Needed a skull. Sergeant Slaughter really going to work on Stan Lane on the outside. Sarge rounds up Stan Lane again. Drives him into, oh man. Sarge drives him into the turnbuckle again. Down he goes. Rolling elbow across the back. Sergeant Slaughter is really opening up here. A kick to the head. Sarge back up on his feet. Gets locked up. Catches the ring steps. Stan Lane with a stomp. And a leg snap to the Sarge. The referee has been counting this whole time. Stan Lane spins him around with the right. Into a sleeper hold. On the outside, just trying to wear Sarge down. He's got it locked in, but Sarge breaks it up with a jaw tacker. Locks up Stan Lane, drives him into the barricade again. Sarge rounds him up one more time. Butt buster. Drives a knee right into the midsection of Stan Lane. Stan Lane counters. Back up on his feet and makes his way back inside the ring. Good right. Oof, man. Drop kick from Stan Lane on the Patriot. Sarge back in. Sarge lines it up. Boom! Takes him down hard. Jim Cornette one more time. Deciding to get involved here. Stan Lane desperate to make it to Bobby Eaton. I don't know if he's going to make it. Sarge right there to prevent it. Rounds up Stan Lane. Counter. Stan Lane with a jab. And slams Sarge's head down to count it. Sergeant Slaughter Laid out near the Midnight Express's corner, Stan Lane stalking the Sarge. This could be bad news right here. And here it is. Yep, that underhook pile driver. Oh, man, Sarge caught all of it. He is laid out. Stan Lane covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2. The Patriot right there to break it up. Bobby Eaton lifts the Patriot out onto the floor. Goes after him. Stan Lane lines up the Sarge. Hammerlock. A couple of hard shots for midsection from the Sarge. Backs off Stan Lane. Sarge locks him up. Tags him with another gutbuster. Goes for the cover and hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3 with Bobby Eaton nowhere to be found. Sarge and the Patriot pick up the win over the Midnight by pinfall.
The time, 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Your winners by pinfall, Sergeant Slaughter and the Patriot. Wow, Sergeant Slaughter puts a sudden end to this one with a gutbuster on Stan Lane for the 3-count pinfall with Bobby Eaton pitched to the outside, unable to make the save. Sarge and the Patriot work very efficiently as a team, utilizing excellent strategy, in addition to their combined power and technical skill. Very important first win for the new champs.
Yeah, because it sucks to stumble. Your first step off the mark. Very important first match win.
And that puts a wrap on the first half of tonight's RWL Snarl. We'll be back with the second half right after intermission and this break.